Erling Haaland has a habit of making impossible things look easy, scoring goals and breaking records. But off the pitch, he has built a Rolex collection that is just as dominant and aggressive as his presence on the field. From rainbow-colored Daytonas worth $500,000 to ultra-rare meteorite dials, Haaland's collection isn't about showing off. It's about making statements. Every watch tells a different story of power, speed, exclusivity, and confidence. So stick around with us, because today we're counting down Erling Haaland's incredible Rolex collection, one masterpiece at a time. Kicking off the list is the Rolex Submariner Date Starbucks, a watch that proves Haaland doesn't need diamonds or precious metals to make an impression. Long before collectors gave it the Starbucks nickname because of its vibrant green ceramic bezel, the Submariner was already one of the greatest tool watches ever built. Haaland has been spotted wearing this modern dive icon on several casual occasions, and it perfectly reflects his commitment to performance. Just like his playing style, this watch is reliable, efficient, and built to perform under pressure. The model features a robust 41mm oyster steel case paired with Rolex's vibrant green ceramic bezel insert. The glossy black dial keeps things clean and highly legible. With a market value ranging from $14,000 to $16,000, the Starbucks isn't the rarest Rolex Haaland owns, but it's one of the most elegant. It's a watch that doesn't scream for attention, yet every watch fan instantly recognizes what it is. But if the Starbucks represents controlled confidence, the next watch turns the volume up, and it's one of the most recognizable Rolexes with a blue bezel. Sliding into the 9th spot is a Rolex that changed the Submariner forever, the legendary Smurf. Haaland has been seen wearing the Smurf, and it matches his larger-than-life personality perfectly. At first glance, it looks like a simple blue sports watch. Look closer, and you're staring at $35,000 worth of precious metal. When Rolex unveiled this model in 2008, collectors couldn't believe what they were seeing. For the first time, the Submariner was crafted entirely from 18-karat white gold, instantly transforming a professional dive watch into an ultra-luxury statement piece. The watch features a 40mm oyster case carved from solid 18-karat white gold, paired with Rolex's striking blue Cerachrome ceramic bezel and matching lacquered blue dial. Collectors still call it the Smurf because of its all-blue appearance, but beneath that playful nickname lies one of Rolex's most desirable discontinued sports watches. That's why it is one of the strongest collector pieces in Haaland's collection. Yet, as luxurious as white gold may be, Haaland's next watch swaps diving heritage for one of Rolex's most elegant complications. Taking the 8th spot is a watch that proves Haaland isn't afraid of bold colors, the Rolex Date 36 with the mesmerizing turquoise dial. The Day-Date has long been known as the President's Watch, worn by world leaders, business icons, and cultural legends. But Haaland's version couldn't be more different from the conservative image usually associated with the model. Instead of a traditional champagne or silver dial, he opted for an eye-catching turquoise lacquer dial that immediately steals the spotlight. It's youthful and energetic, showing Haaland's personality off the pitch. This model is crafted entirely from 18-karat yellow gold, measuring a perfectly balanced 36mm across. The turquoise dial is beautifully contrasted by applied gold hour markers and the instantly recognizable day display at 12 o'clock. Valued at well above $50,000, this isn't just another gold Rolex. It's one of the most colorful luxury statements in Haaland's collection. But if turquoise is bold, the next watch takes elegance to an entirely different level, with diamonds, rose gold, and unmistakable presence. At number 7, Haaland enters pure executive territory with the Rolex Day-Date 40 President in ever rose gold. This isn't the watch of an athlete trying to look successful. It's the watch of someone who already knows he belongs among the elite. Haaland has been photographed wearing this luxurious Day-Date, and it perfectly balances sophistication with confidence. This is the full-size 40mm Day-Date in ever rose gold, dressed up with a factory diamond-set bezel and a rich chocolate dial with Roman numerals. The pink, gold, and brown pairing is one of the warmest combinations in the President line, and the diamond bezel pushes it firmly into statement territory. Completing the watch is the iconic President bracelet, arguably one of the most comfortable and recognizable bracelets ever produced by Rolex. With a market price ranging from $70,000 to $80,000, this is a watch that quietly announces success without ever needing to explain itself. And just when you think Haaland's collection couldn't become any more luxurious, the next Rolex combines motorsport heritage with one of the rarest natural materials. Breaking into the top 6 in Haaland's collection is a Daytona that feels out of this world. The Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Meteorite. It's one of the most unique Rolexes the Norwegian player has worn on his wrist. This model pairs a 40mm 18-karat yellow gold oyster case with Rolex's sporty black Oysterflex bracelet. No two meteorite dials are identical, which is part of why this Daytona commands such a premium. The slice of Gibeon meteorite gives the dial its distinctive Widman-Stettin crystalline pattern. Discontinued in 2023, the reference has only grown more desirable since. With a market price of around $85,000, this isn't simply another Daytona, it's a reminder that Haaland appreciates exclusivity that even money alone can't easily buy. But Haaland has quietly built one of the strongest modern Rolex collections in football, and we're only getting started. So if you're enjoying this countdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because the top 5 watches are on an entirely different level. Breaking into the top 5 is a Rolex that perfectly blends Haaland's class and luxury. The GMT-Master II Root Beer. Haaland was spotted wearing this masterpiece aboard a private jet, a fitting backdrop for a watch built for crossing time zones. The Root Beer nickname goes back to the brown and gold GMT Masters of the 1970s, revived here in solid ever-rose gold with a brown and black Cerachrome bezel. It is a travel watch with a true GMT complication, but in full pink gold, it reads as a luxury piece first and a tool watch second. The warm bezel tones suit the ever-rose case beautifully. Originally developed during the 1950s for international airline pilots, the GMT Master was designed to display 2 different time zones simultaneously. With market prices around $40,000, the Root Beer is proof that Haaland values functionality just as much as prestige. But while the GMT Master is designed for pilots, the next Rolex was built for racing circuits, and eventually became one of the most desirable Daytonas ever created. Taking the 4th spot is a Daytona that shows Haaland's elegance. The legendary green dial, John Mayer. On Haaland's wrist, this watch looks classy and unique. This model is crafted entirely from solid 18-karat yellow gold, featuring the iconic 40mm oyster case that has defined the Daytona for generations. But the real attraction is that breathtaking metallic green sunburst dial. Depending on the lighting, it shifts from deep forest green to vibrant emerald, creating incredible depth beneath its 3 gold chronograph registers. With a market price of around $80,000, it has become one of the biggest success stories in modern Rolex collecting. For Haaland, the John Mayer Daytona isn't simply another expensive watch. It's a symbol of timing. Just like a striker who knows exactly where to be before anyone else, this watch rewarded those who recognized its greatness before the rest of the market caught up. But believe it or not, the next Daytona leaves even John Mayer looking almost ordinary. Crashing into the top 3 in Haaland's closet is one of the wildest Rolex creations ever, the Daytona Eye of the Tiger. Haaland's fearless personality makes it a surprisingly perfect match. Just like his explosive performances on the pitch, this watch refuses to play by traditional rules. This isn't a watch designed to blend into the background, it's built to dominate every room it enters. From the moment Rolex unveiled the Eye of the Tiger, collectors immediately realized they were looking at something completely different. This watch begins with a 40mm case crafted from solid 18-karat yellow gold. Surrounding the dial is a bezel completely set with baguette-cut diamonds, and the dial itself is paved with diamonds and finished with black lacquer stripes. Even the chronograph subdials receive unique treatment, making this one of the most artistic Daytonas Rolex has ever produced. Valued well beyond $200,000, the Eye of the Tiger isn't simply rare. It represents Rolex at its most daring. Yet even this extravagant masterpiece has to step aside for a Daytona made from one of the most prestigious metals in all of watchmaking. The runner-up spot belongs to a watch that perfectly matches Haaland's bold approach, and it's none other than the Platona. Haaland has been seen wearing this version many times, and on his wrist, this model looks completely different. Introduced to celebrate the Daytona's 50th anniversary, the model with its ice blue dial and brown Cerachrome bezel immediately became a modern icon. Rolex had never before produced a Daytona crafted entirely from platinum, making this one of the most significant releases in the model's history. Haaland owning one says everything about the level his collection has reached. The watch features a perfectly balanced 40mm oyster case machined from solid 950 platinum, one of the most difficult precious metals to work with due to its density and weight. With a market value of around $100,000, this is one of the most unique grails in Haaland's closet. But beyond the price lies something far more important: prestige. Among Daytona collectors, owning a Platona is considered reaching the summit. With that, we move forward to the #1 watch sitting at the top of Haaland's collection. The #1 watch in Erling Haaland's Rolex collection could only be one watch: the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Rainbow. Erling Haaland was seen in his Ferrari wearing this model, one of the most coveted and outrageous watches Rolex has ever produced. And his is the ever rose gold version. The bezel is set with a graduated spectrum of baguette-cut sapphires, with matching colored sapphire hour markers and crown-set subdials on a black dial. And few watches have achieved mythical status quite like the Rainbow Daytona. Originally underestimated when it debuted, it has since become one of the most recognizable luxury watches on Earth. Athletes, musicians, billionaires, and celebrities all want one, but almost nobody can actually get one. That's exactly why seeing it on Haaland's wrist tells you everything about the level of exclusivity he's reached. With a market price going over a whopping $500,000, it's not simply a luxury watch anymore, it's wearable art. For Haaland, the Rainbow Daytona perfectly captures everything that defines his career. It's fearless, it's impossible to ignore, and just like his thunderous left foot, it leaves an impression long after it's gone. And there you have it. Erling Haaland's incredible Rolex collection. Much like Haaland himself, every single watch combines power with precision. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because next time we'll be diving into another celebrity watch collection that's every bit as extraordinary. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.